DeLynn, what's the scariest thing that can happen to you?
Lack of business?
Lack of business, yes. How did you know? Who told you the answer to that?
I'm just smart that way. It's what scares me.
So are you afraid of lack of business? Well, if you are, I got 18 inexpensive ways for you to be able to market your business coming right up. Hello everybody, my name is Barry Horvath and this is Moving Forward TV with your local market update.
And I am DeLynn Gaston. Thank you so much for joining us today. So as Barry said, on today's show we are talking about ways to market your business. 18 really inexpensive ways to market your business.
No, we have 18 fantastic ways to market your business.
Fantastic ways.
And speaking of marketing, you know what? Before we even get into those marketing tips, here's one for you right now. Send us your listing.
That's right.
Because if you send us your listing, we're going to market for you on our show for free. So guess what we got for you right now?
A listing.
I got a listing I want you to hear about. I want you to check this out because all of you are out, you know, we're all busy and sometimes there's a listing that catches our eye. And I know you did an open house with this agent.
So I did an open house.
Tell us about the agent and this listing.
So the agent is Lorna Short.
Hi, Lorna.
Some of you
Thanks for watching our show.
Hi, Lorna. And she's with Berkshire Hathaway. Lorna has been an agent for a long, long time, and she has this great listing right now in Tarpon Springs. It is on Windy Bay Shoal, which is in the Tarpon Key subdivision, which is off of Anclote Road. Gorgeous, gorgeous house. So here's the cool thing about this house. It's only $410. And
that's the price, $410.
$410.
Not the square footage,
exactly.
Right? Okay.
the square footage, 2,700 heated, total area 3,400.
You know what I love those. You
the
just
views.
See the stair?
Oh, the stairs.
Stairwell?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw that. I was there.
It's got the wrought iron in the.
Yes.
That was really pretty.
It is such a beautiful house, and I love the location of it. So it's off of Anclote Road, kind of over near the Sponge Docks, kind of back that way.
Look at that flooring.
With water views. And you also, with this house, it comes with you have access to the fishing, the dock, and boating. So if you have a boat, it's got a private boat ramp for the community right there. You can leave your boat there, boat storage, as well as fishing if you don't have a boat or whatever.
So this is a newer house, Lynn. What is this? Only a few years old?
2014.
So it's only 5 years old.
Right,
so that's
right.
Great. Oh, look there's the water view right there.
There it is.
So you're telling me,
and the house is about the second or third one back there. So
right there in the community,
bottom
they have their own private boat ramp. Okay, does that couch come with it?
I don't know. We can certainly
it's pretty hot
ask.
Right now, I could use an afternoon nap. That's
so
just me.
It's a great house. It's a good size house, and with your own private bout ramp.
Wow.
Not private, but community
great.
Boat ramp that you can just
landscaping.
go.
It looks new. It looks really new. Oh, don't worry about us. Don't worry about us, DeLynn. We're just doing a show. Just let your alarm go off.
There goes my alarm again. Sorry. They already know. So no, tonight's not trash night. That was something else.
Producer said $1 for the pot. So the other night we're at the chamber event. Can I tell everybody? Can I sell you out?
No, we need to really get on with the show.
Oh, no. We got to talk about this. So we're at this chamber event. Okay, it's pretty loud. It's crowded. Our nonprofit, West Pasco Business Association, was nominated for
Small Business of the Year.
No,
or Nonprofit of the Year. Yes.
So we were honored, and that was just. I was grateful that we were being considered for that. And it's one of those quiet moments suddenly. There wasn't one the whole night.
They were doing the installation of the new officers, and they were all repeating the oath.
And they're all like really quiet and serious, and everybody's like, oh, you could hear a pin drop. And then what happened?
And what else can you hear?
You can hear DeLynn's alarm going off, reminding her it's trash night. And she's at her tape, she goes, sorry, it's trash night.
Sorry, trash night.
All right. Anyway,
So,
that's a whole show in itself. Your
I have
alarm
lots of
alarm.
alarms,
Yeah, you
so I
do.
don't
So am I.
remember.
So what was that for? So our audience could know.
that was there's somebody that I need to call.
All right. Couldn't you set that for later? You knew we were doing the show.
I know. Well, remember we changed we changed some
All right,
things.
so
So
you're forgiven. So
Thank
please
you.
forgive DeLynn for that. Okay, so anyway, all right, so if you have a listing you want us to feature on our show, send it over to us. We'll be happy to send it out on our blast. We'll put it on our show. And it's a great way for you to
Right.
give exposure. And our buyers love it. They love to see listings because there's a shortage
They
of
do.
properties still out there right now. So anyway, so let's talk about other ways, since that this can apply to you no matter what business you're in, whether you're in your real estate business.
And that's
the
what I
mortgage
liked about
business,
this
the title
list, yes.
business.
It doesn't make a difference.
It applies to business in general. So no matter what you're in, I think you're going to find something on this list that can be beneficial to you and helpful.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
no
let's
matter
get
what.
rolling.
Number one is my favorite, networking. Networking. Word of mouth. People do business with who they know, like, and trust. We already know that. So get out in the community and get to know people. Network with them. Go to chamber events like we were at the other night. Go to mixers. Join a networking group if you're not already a part of one. It's really great to be in the community and get people to know you.
So the number one way to get business is word of mouth. And the best way to get word of mouth is for you to be out in the community, people to see you, people to get to know you, like you, and trust you. And they're going to do business with you.
Instead of paying for advertising,
Yeah,
right?
I think the days of... All right. I'm told you have to pay for advertising because our show needs it.
I was wondering why you stopped there.
I was scared for a minute there. You just see the deer in my headlight. He's coming out. Oh boy. All right, let's get on with the show.
Number two.
So that's a great way. Get out and network. Some of them you can join. Some of the groups are free. Some you pay for.
Right.
There's all different ones. Go check them out. But get out in the community. Be seen. Get to know other like-minded business people. Find a good fit for you and people you're comfortable with.
Which brings it to the second one, volunteer. So if you can't join a networking group, or the chamber mixers and things like that just aren't conducive to your schedule, maybe you have children or something like that, so you have to be home in the evenings when those events are, something like that, then volunteer. Pick a Saturday morning or something and volunteer somewhere, or volunteer at some of the many events that the chambers have.
I have something to say about that.
Okay.
But I'm not going to tell you till after we come back from the short break. We'll be back right after
Keep
this.
me hanging.
This is the Cannabis Podcast, powered by TrueLeaf on Radio Influence. It's an inside look and the scientific facts in and around the world of medical cannabis. Now, here is your host, Ian Beckles.
He's a successful entrepreneur, published author, top listing agent, a real estate and finance expert that goes to bat for you every day as a consumer advocate. Your host and the consumer quarterback, Brandon Rhymes.
All right, we're back talking about inexpensive ways to market your business. No matter what the business is, no matter what you do in life, I think these are going to be beneficial to us. And you know, on our surveys, when we do at our lunch and learns, what's the number one thing that agents
Marketing.
ask? Marketing.
Marketing. So you guys all want to know about
marketing. If you're not watching this show in its entirety and giving us a like and sharing it, shame on you, okay? All right, so let's get
And
back
if
to
you
what
are,
you're talking-
share it with other people
Yeah,
who
we
need to
appreciate it.
increase
We're
their
really-
business as well.
I appreciate when I see somebody share one of the things we do. I mean, they took the time and they cared enough to share, because I want to share their listing and their
Exactly.
house. Like, does Lorna know that we featured her listing today?
Yes, she does.
Oh, cool. I hope she watches and shares the show.
I do too.
Is that, Lorna? All right. So you said volunteer.
Volunteer in the
So,
community.
In the community, like I'm involved in Habitat.
taking that-
because
right.
it's near and dear to my heart, and I've
Right.
met a lot of great fellow, like-minded business people, all different businesses out there. Being a part of that, but the cause is near and dear to my heart because
Right.
I love what they do for people, helping them get into the ultimate dream, home ownership. So,
Right. But we can take volunteering one step further
sure,
by being a speaker.
yes. Oh, not that kind of speaker.
That kind of speaker. Perhaps one of the events is in need of somebody speaking. You can set yourself as an expert by being the speaker for not salesy, just explaining and educating, kind of like what we do with our
And
show,
how many times have we
educating
done that?
on what's going on in the community and such.
Yep.
People love to hear that kind of stuff. They all want to know what's going on in the community where they live, or what's going on with their street, or what's going on with flooding, or something like
Yes.
that. What's the county doing about this or that? So volunteer to share your knowledge with people, and they get to
And
you get known
I like
as the
that
go-to.
you said, don't sell.
Don't sell.
Don't sell.
Don't
Give them
sell.
information. Free information is good. Okay, let's move forward. Get involved in trade shows. I like
Trade
that
shows are
one,
always
too.
fun. I do too.
You know, like the Board of Realtors, we
I
always
know.
do one. And
We
it's
always
great.
have fun.
We always fun.
And thank you, all of you who come. We have mixers and we have trade shows and stuff like that, and tailgates and stuff like that, and they are always fun. Again, it's just fun to mix in with people.
Yes.
Meet new people.
You know what? I love number 4 here. Follow up. Because I think that we're not good at everything. I think
Right.
I'm not great at following up. Like, I'll talk to somebody 6 months ago, and we all do it. We forget about them.
I
So
know.
you really we have electronic systems now in place that are helping us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you throw a card in a shoebox and you're like, oh, what did I talk to them about?
I know.
So I'm
The
starting.
world's a lot different
you know,
these days.
I always have a nice pen with me now. By the way, I got this from Habitat. Thank you.
Very nice.
And when I get a business card now from somebody, this one has that soft tip on it, so it's kind of, it'll
Very
write on
nice.
anything. It writes really nice too, by the way.
Oh.
So I can write on the business card.
I knew he was going to do that.
I can
Thought
write
I
on the
could
back
just slide
of most
that in.
any business card and take a note
Even
of,
those slicky ones.
yes.
I know those
and,
slicky
and
ones
what
are
we
hard
talked
to write
about,
on.
what I learned about them, so I can keep it in my mind for a follow-up.
Good for you.
again
That's
later.
very cool.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
You know,
And then, of course,
So
it says set
follow-up.
up a system for follow-up for your business.
these
and such.
electronic things, like I like Lead Mailbox, I like
Alarms.
Unify. Yeah, you like alarms. Put them on a to-do list, make a lead tracker list.
Right.
Those are all great ways. But follow-up is the key. I mean,
With all of them.
yes,
you
everything,
know, yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
Your past customers.
I was just going to
your
say, in
current
our business,
customers.
it's, real estate and mortgage, it's your past customers are as well as,
and your
future customers.
Your easiest customer is always to sell to is the one you've already sold to, because they
Right.
know who you are and what you've done and what you can
And we
do
all
for 'em.
know to ask that customer for a referral, like, when they're happiest in the transaction. But don't forget about them 3 or 4 months later or 6 months later. Keep in touch with them. I had bought a car along these lines years ago through Furman Chevrolet. And I want to say for the
How
next...
much did Furman pay to get on this? I know. Oh, they're not even around
I want
anymore.
to say for the next 10 years, they gave me a birthday card, a Christmas card.
really?
Yes, it was
Did you
it
buy
was a
another
good
car from
10
them?
years. No. but what
Is
a
Furman still around?
they were
Moss
like the
now.
hugest. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I
it's
think
Moss.
the one here. I think they're still
Furman's
around, but I don't
Yeah, they
but I
don't
don't
have
think
the
they're
Nissan.
here.
They don't have the Nissan
Right.
here.
And that's where I bought the car. It was a
Right.
Nissan. It wasn't a Chevrolet. It was a Nissan.
Got it. All right. Next one. Guest blog. So
Blogs.
Yeah,
Again,
blogs.
you set yourself apart as the expert when you're
So you post information
giving
about
free information.
online where people can read your blogs. My brother, I know he watches our show every week. Hey, bro. He blogs. He actually has a company that helps him post his blogs, but he writes information in the healthcare system, and gets
That's
a lot
very
of people
cool. I'll bet he
following.
has a big following
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
If people are looking for things, they're going to look online. The first thing they're going to do is look online. So again, set yourself apart. Write something that they could find. Hashtag the tar out of it, right?
Yep.
So they can find your blog online about what they're looking to do.
Yep, that's a great one.
Whether it's healthcare information or mortgage or real estate information.
All right, so here's another good one too. And those of you geekies that go online, if not, get a company that can help you do this. But give some kind of guide, something that's downloadable, or something, the information they're going to get for free just by simply them giving you an email list. I know my son Alex is really big on that. He's doing those posts, and it's like, hey, sign up here, we'll give you this. And all they want is your email, so they can kind of like what Furman did to you.
Right.
They want to have your information so they can keep marketing.
Right.
Yes, they're called ClickFunnels. Thank you. So,
ClickFunnels.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And again, there's probably companies out there that can help you do this stuff. Don't get overwhelmed that you have to learn something in addition to being a realtor. You have to learn all this marketing stuff. I know it overwhelms me sometimes, but there's companies out there who can help you do these things.
All right, next one, host a free workshop.
I love this one too.
We're out there, do something free, provide information.
Free information, free information, free information. You set yourself up as the expert.
And it keeps your name out there, so it's all good. You know what? We got a few more we want to share, but we got to go to
Is
break.
it break time? Okay.
Let's break.
Break. We'll be right back.
Did you like that move?
This is the Cannabis Podcast, powered by Trulieve on Radio Influence. It's an inside look and the scientific facts in and around the world of medical cannabis. Now, here is your host, Ian Beckles.
He's a successful entrepreneur, published author, top listing agent, a real estate and finance expert that goes to bat for you every day as a consumer advocate. Your host and the consumer quarterback, Brandon Rhymes.
right, we got a few more marketing tips. I know there's a lot of information.
This went quick.
And but I got to tell you,
because you had to tell my story about the
are
chamber.
I got a lot of stories. We could do a
Sorry.
whole show on Barry's stories for DeLynn, and we got Barryisms coming up.
And
so
vice
don't
versa.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not even go there. We were going to talk about pre-qualification today. It's not happening, just so you know.
Yeah, we'll do that in
Some
another
marketing
show.
tips. So
Because these are good.
these are some of my favorites. Offer free consultations from a real estate perspective.
Right.
And I know this sounds elementary, but offer a free market analysis.
Right.
You know.
Those are good.
And even though people don't, you can say, oh, everybody does that. But you know what? If you don't promote that you do it, people don't think to come to you to do it.
Right.
You know, you had somebody call you the other day and said, it was a realtor that we've closed many loans for. Do you do refis too?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. You know what I mean? If you don't boast that you're going to do a free market analysis, people don't know that.
I know.
They don't think,
They
they're
don't.
they're thinking, oh, I might sell my property. I wonder what it's worth.
Yes.
Promote, you do it.
Right.
People don't remember. I don't.
Right.
Oh, everybody does it. Well, everybody, you got to say what you do.
Yep.
And if you don't say it, people don't know it.
Yep.
Bottom line. Next one, start a monthly newsletter, staying on top of mind with your customers. So
Much like the blog, but not everybody is online. So
you know what
do
I-
it
you know what
handwritten
I love?
newsletter.
Tell me you don't get
or
these in the
typed.
mail from realtors, and I'm going strictly to realtors right now. They send me every 2 months. I get a mailer, and it says this is what sold in your neighborhood. Tell me you don't.
I
wanna
just
look at
sold
that.
the so-and-so
Right.
house
and
in
here's,
this
and
neighborhood.
here's what's sold, and here's all the property, how much per square foot. Everybody wants to know what their home is worth. They're going
Right.
to open that. And you don't think they're going to go back to that person that's already selling in their neighborhood? Farming. What a great way to do it. Okay.
Yep.
And you can do a monthly newsletter in your industry, whatever it may be. You know, talk about the mortgage industry, talk
Right.
about the roofing industry, what's going on.
And it doesn't have to be, it could be one page, just
Yep.
something short
Just
and sweet.
something that gives them
You know,
value.
Something encouraging and something,
Sure. You could
know.
sell vacuums and say this is the latest sucker, you know? I mean, I'm just saying.
Might want to think about a better tagline, but I guess that one works too. All
right, let's move
moving
on.
on. Moving on. Handwritten, stand out in your industry. Handwritten thank you cards, birthday cards, anniversary cards, things like that.
Handwritten.
Nobody does them anymore. I know that they're send out cards, and nothing against that, and it goes out. And I
Handwritten
even
is
think they
great.
do this, but it's nice. It's a
It's
personal
a personal touch, and it makes people want to be loved on. Let's
They
face
do.
it. They wanna
Everybody
feel
does. They wanna be
appreciated.
remembered.
I appreciate you taking the time to meet me for coffee, even though I
Right.
paid for the coffee and I shared all my wisdom with you.
They shared their time.
They share their time. That
Right.
means a lot to me.
Exactly.
I like that. What's next, Dawn?
I love this one. Consider starting a show, a podcast, or a TV show like this.
Yeah,
What
we
a
did it.
great marketing
Yeah.
tool. This goes out
'Cause they-
all over the world.
And they pay us big money to do this. Let's face it. You know?
This goes out all over the world. So people who are moving in from another state or another country or something like that, this goes out all over the place. So this show can be seen on YouTube or on WeBeamTV.com,
Yep.
and yours can too. So definitely get out there. The world is video today. The
Yep.
world is video. People don't want to read as much anymore. They want to be told.
They want to be
They want to
told.
see
So watch our show.
and share it.
We're not over yet, by the way. Facebook Live, Instagram, stories,
great way.
another great way. You know, you could do a short little segment blog on a new listing.
There you go.
You
Perfect.
could talk about the new Dyson vacuum if you want to go back to the, it cleans up dog hair. I don't know.
Go back
What's
to the
special
sucker.
about what's special about this vacuum? Whatever you're doing, talk about it. You know,
Right.
if you
And
install
spread the
windows,
word.
say, "Hey, it's hurricane season. Check out this window."
Yes.
It's hard. You know, you get it.
Write an ebook. I like that one too. Use it as a tool to grow your email list. Like Barry was saying, his son is real big on this. So say, hey, we're going to send you this free book. Sign up for this and we'll send you this free book. Again, it's getting information out, getting your name and number and such in front of other people while capturing theirs as well.
Yeah, I
It's
like that.
important.
This next one's one of my favorite. Develop a customer referral program. I'm going to share with you something I used to do. And, we'd send a thank you after we closed a loan with somebody. Mm-hmm. And then we would say, who are 3 people that you can
Yes.
think of that could use our services?
This is old Tom Hopkins, I believe, isn't it?
And you know what I did? I said, must fill out completely, and we'll mail you a $5 Starbucks card. Do you know how many people filled them out because they wanted a free cup of coffee? In fact, that doesn't even pay for a cup of coffee anymore. And they
No,
would
it
mail them back, and I would have a name and a phone number of somebody, and I'd call and say, hey, so-and-so got a free cup of coffee by giving me your phone number. And said, you might be interested in refining your house, or you might be looking for a home or lending. And I would get 3 new referrals for $5. Tell me you wouldn't spend $5 for
3 new referrals.
It's a great idea. We
That
need to
is
do
a
it
great
again.
idea.
Hold a contest, another great way to do it. You could do contests for likes on your Facebook page. You know, say I'm giving away a $50 gift card. If, you know, we're going to randomly pick somebody.
Yep,
For
that's
liking
always a
our
good one.
page.
Yep.
That's a good way. Any way you can come up with a contest,
Right.
something for to include your business.
Your lightning, seats,
Yeah,
tickets,
sure.
your Bucks tickets.
Yeah, just
give them away
all
one weekend.
Yeah, raise tickets, whatever
you
you want.
will get a lot of people responding to things like that.
And then the last one we're going to talk about, and of course we'll have more marketing tips going forward, is consider doing a pop-up at a non-competing business, meaning just set a table up at your local bank,
Right.
be at the mall.
Some of the banks do this great thing now. So many of us either go to the drive-through or we do online banking, so we don't go to the bank that much. But I think some of the banks, they'll wear your T-shirt. So, let's say you're a landscaper or whatever. You give them 5 landscaping
Yep.
T-shirts,
Yep.
with your company logo on. All the girls will wear it, like
All
on a
right.
Friday or something.
DeLynn.
How cool is that?
Let's talk about upcoming events. What do we
Upcoming
got
events.
going on? July 9th, we got our
Lunch
next
and Learn.
Lunch and Learn. You all should come. You all should tell every real estate agent you know about it.
It is just for licensed real estate agents. It is at Carrabba's on US 19
And it's
in
July
Port Richey.
9th. Let us know you're coming,
11:30.
though, so we can have enough food for everybody. Please,
Yes.
Carrabba's, they don't run out of food, but we like to know. Just kind of go on our page and say you're interested.
We have a great speaker. It's going to be Patty from Habitat for Humanity.
Yes, Patty Sutton, who's a director right here in West Pasco.
They
merger
recently
of
merged
Pinellas.
Pasco and Pinellas.
Yep, and it's going to be great because they're going to talk about how Habitat is reforming and redoing some areas and how it can affect the real estate market.
So
And
this is
it's
going to be a
great.
very good lunch and
Yeah.
learn. So please shoot us an email or give us a call or something and let us know that you can
Send
come.
this show out to at least 3 people you know right now that can
would be
use our
wonderful.
information. We're grateful for it. We appreciate you watching our show, sharing it, liking it. We're all over the internet. We're all over everywhere. So
Thanks, everybody. We are today and every day.
moving forward, have
We'll
a great
see you next week. Bye-bye.